Hudson, Travis Kelce will get married in 2025.
This is a oh, I'm sorry, man. We're going to guess a yes on this one.
That's what I'm talking about.
We've considered Andy as a name for our fourth girl. Our first is Wyatt, our second is Elliot, our third is Bennett. They named their daughter Anderson, as in Andy Anderson, and call her Andy. That is the cutest.
Playing the game of football.
That's a good reason.
I love playing. I still feel like I could play it at a high level. I want to give it a good run. I got a bad taste in my mouth on how I ended the year and how well I was playing.
From NFL royalty to pop queen supremacy, Travis and Taylor's romance has been the year's biggest buzz, and it won't be slowing down anytime soon. However, let's face it, it hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows and Super Bowl rings. Their relationship took center stage on game day, and even though the Chiefs lost, the drama off the field was just as intense. Relentless cheering Taylor endured made representatives hint that the couple needed to keep quiet, and all of a sudden, everyone was wondering if their fairy tale was beginning to fade. The tea just got even hotter. For months, fans have speculated, debated, and tried to piece together one of the biggest mysteries surrounding Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's relationship. Who made the first move? Well, the wait is finally over, and the truth is out. Travis took the leap. According to insiders, the NFL star didn't just sit around hoping fate would bring them together. Nope, he made it happen. He managed to get Taylor's number and wasted no time reaching out, proving he was more than ready to shoot his shot. And let's be real, that kind of confidence? Major points. Clearly, whatever he said worked like a charm. Fast forward to now, and they've become one of the most talked about couples in pop culture. But what about those swirling retirement rumors? Some fans were convinced Travis was ready to step away from the NFL to spend more time with Taylor, especially since she's taking a break from touring in 2025. But let's be honest, did anyone really think he'd hang up his cleats just yet? The guy lives for football, and he's made it clear he's not walking away from the game anytime soon. He's officially coming back for another season with the Chiefs, and you better believe Taylor will be right there in the stands, cheering him on every step of the way.
Playing the game of football.
That's a good reason.
I love playing. I still feel like I could play it at a high level. I want to give it a good run. I got a bad taste in my mouth on how I ended the year and how well I was playing, and a lot of hard work, and I put in a lot of focus into being the best that I can to give Kansas City and the Chiefs organization everything that I got, and that's what I'm going to do, man.
Awesome.
And if you needed even more proof that Taylor has seamlessly blended into the Kelce crew, just listen to Kylie Kelce, because she's spilling the tea firsthand. Recently, on an episode of her podcast, Not Gonna Lie, where she was joined by none other than Kate Hudson, Kylie couldn't stop gushing about Taylor's insane work ethic. And let's just say, she was seriously impressed. This wasn't just a casual compliment, she was in awe. She straight up admitted, the drive is incredible. To be able to witness it all is very cool. Now, let's be real. Kylie has been notoriously low-key when it comes to discussing Travis's high-profile romance. She's kept things chill, never feeding into the media frenzy. But this was different. This was major.
Taylor, this doesn't just come. It comes with real attention to know, to see.
To be able to witness it all is very cool.
Yeah.
If Kylie, who knows Travis better than almost anyone, thinks Taylor is that impressive, she's the real deal. And it's not just admiration from a distance. Taylor has fully immersed herself in the Kelce family, making connections in the sweetest ways. Case in point, that absolutely adorable moment when she made funfetti pancakes for Kylie while she was newly pregnant. Yeah, you heard that right. Taylor Swift, international superstar, global icon, homemade pancake chef. Imagine waking up to a breakfast made by Taylor herself. Not just any breakfast, but funfetti pancakes. A true labor of love. Talk about sister-in-law goals. Speaking of Kylie, she and her husband Jason have some big family news. Baby number 4 is on the way. And while they're overjoyed, there's one little challenge they didn't anticipate. Picking the perfect name.
4th child on the way. It is another girl. Yay! I am very good at producing little girls. Ellie, mom and dad are on the same page. Yep. I think that's a pretty accurate representation. Obviously, super excited. I just love my daughters so much. The fact that we're going to be getting another one is beyond exciting.
I think 4 beautiful little girls is very magical.
It's a good
man.
number.
Yeah,
I
was
was
awesome. Man.
I don't know if she's feeling that anymore. I think she's like, okay, I've had my enough. I'm done.
It's a lot of work. I can only
Yeah.
imagine.
I mean,
especially
I'm really,
back to back. Like,
In a recent podcast episode, Kelly joked that naming this baby has been much more difficult than they anticipated because they've already established a trend with their first 3 daughters, Wyatt, Elliot, and Bennett, all of whom have gender-neutral names. Now, sticking to that theme feels almost required, and if we fully commit to a girly name at this point, it would not sit well with the other 3. But this is where things get interesting.
Get honest about preparing for my 4th baby. Have ordered a new baby seat. The baby seats that sit on the floor, those sort of slings. I have a slight concern that her 3 older sisters may run past the baby Bjorn seat and clothesline.
Kylie revealed that they're actually considering the name Andy, inspired by Kate Hudson's iconic character in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. And guess what? Kate absolutely loved the idea. While appearing as a guest on the podcast, she was all for it, saying, "Andy would be so cute. I love that." Now, we'll just have to wait and see if they actually go for it.
Oscar-nominated and Golden Globe-winning actress from movies you love, like Almost Famous, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, even considered Andy as a name for our 4th girl. Our first is Wyatt, our second is Elliot, our third is Bennett. They named their daughter Anderson, as in Andy Anderson, and call her Andy. That is the cutest.
Travis Kelce just shocked fans with a fresh new look. It seems like spring cleaning came early, at least in the grooming department. Fresh off the Chiefs' Super Bowl loss, the NFL star has ditched his usual scruffy style for something a little more polished, and fans are loving it. A sneak peek from the latest episode of New Heights, the podcast he co-hosts with his big brother Jason, revealed Travis sporting a noticeably cleaner cut. Gone is the shaggy, in-season hair that would fall into his eyes during games. Instead, he's rocking a fresh trim while keeping things low-key with a Cincinnati Bearcats hat. And let's talk about that beard. His once full playoff scruff has been tamed into a neat stubble, giving him a fresher, younger look. Fans are absolutely losing it. One joked Kelly and Taylor got their respective guy cleaned up for spring school photos. Another swooned, sweet lord. And of course, the internet couldn't resist hyping him up, with one fan declaring, not only is he gorgeous, he also seems like he'd be so much fun. The Kelce effect is real, people. But while Travis's glow-up is getting plenty of attention, there's an even bigger question on everyone's mind, his NFL future. Ever since the Chiefs' crushing Super Bowl loss, rumors have been swirling about whether he might finally hang up his cleats. And with Jason Kelce officially retiring, fans have wondered if both brothers are about to step away from the game. Well, Travis is making it very clear he's not going anywhere. While he hasn't made an official on-camera statement yet, he did shut down the speculation.
The speculation of Travis Kelce's future, and I decided to reach out to source. Says I'm coming back for sure. Gonna try and get to the best shape I've been. I can't go out like that. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, and guess what?
it didn't mean the entire world, but it's my third. It's my third in 3 years. It's just our jobs. My life is still beautiful. I come home to a happiness and still have an amazing time in life. Even when something like this happens, I'm not going to sit here and act like the world's over because of this thing. And
Yeah.
But the drama just keeps coming for Taylor and Travis. Apparently, their relationship is ruffling some serious feathers behind the scenes. Word on the street is that both Taylor and Travis have been advised to pump the brakes because their high-profile romance is starting to clash with their personal brands.
Before the Super Bowl, whenever he did media day, he said, in 3 years, I see myself playing football yet as a professional, everything. And then he's gotten to the point now where he's in GOAT conversations with anybody that's talking about tight ends. Now, obviously, whenever you're in the public eye, there are going to be things that are going to come out from people's mouths that aren't as positive all the time. Sometimes, if you're just on the top of the mountain, people are going to throw rocks at things that shine. Shout out Taylor Swift for that particular quote.
The drama isn't slowing down for Taylor and Travis. Insiders say a bit of tension is creeping in, which, let's be real, was bound to happen at some point. A high-profile pop star and an NFL champion. That's a lot of ego, expectations, and wildly different schedules to juggle. One source spilled the tea, saying the vibe seems to be shifting, and insiders suggest both stars might need to safeguard their brands. Yikes. That's gotta sting, especially when everything seems so perfect. From their flirty first date to Taylor jet-setting across the world just to support Travis, their romance has felt like a fairy tale. But now, reality might be kicking in, and let's not forget those engagement rumors. For a hot minute, everyone thought Travis was going to pop the question during their vacation. But guess what? No ring, no proposal, just a whole lot of speculation about what's next. Now that they're back in the States, they're keeping things extra low-key, which has only fueled more whispers. Are they just taking a breather, or is there actual trouble in paradise? And before anyone starts screaming breakup, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Travis has officially confirmed he's playing another season, and since Taylor isn't touring, you know she'll be making more Arrowhead appearances. And let's be real, Taylor doesn't just sit on the sidelines. Could she have something major planned for the end of the year? A new project? A new era? Dare we say, a wedding?
Swift and Travis Kelce will get married in 2025.
This is a hot. Oh, I'm sorry, man. A lot of ladies love Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce has loved a lot of ladies.
That's great.
We're going to guess a yes on this one.
That's what I'm talking about.
We're going to look good, talented, and you're a billionaire?
Come on, yeah. Oh, I hope that happens. All right, here we go. This last one.
While the rumor mill is in overdrive, one thing is clear. Taylor and Travis aren't done just yet. They may be stepping back from the spotlight for now, but something tells us they'll be back bigger and better soon. Stay tuned for the next one.